Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, we'll be doing the review of this Batman from McFarlane Toys. This is real dope, man. This is labeled Batman Classic TV Series. Of course, this is the Adam West Batman from the 1966 Batman TV show and or movie. There was a movie at that time as well. I'm really excited about this one, man, because I almost feel like I got a second chance at this figure. Not only because there was a prior, McFarlane did release a smaller version of this. So this is in the 7-inch, 7-inch range. He did release one that was a little bit smaller with the Batmobile. I have that. Nope, I take that back. I never got the McFarlane one because I actually had a NECA figure. I had a NECA Batman that I thought was still dope, man. I might compare that one because I kind of think that one might be a little bit better. I feel like the costume was textured. We'll see. There's probably some differences, but that one was the perfect size for the McFarlane Batmobile from this series. So the only downside is I don't think that this guy is going to fit the McFarlane Batmobile that was already released. So, hey, maybe he's releasing another one. We'll see. But in the meantime, real cool. What I meant by having a second chance at this one is that I actually saw this exact figure, but it wasn't colored. It was black and white version of this that was sitting on the shelf. And I actually thought that McFarlane had did what he did. I've mentioned in other videos, man, I love McFarlane Toys, man. McFarlane is dope. I love toys, period, man. You got to be doing real bad for me to not like something. But McFarlane is dope. But he does do this thing where he kind of pumps up the stylization. In my opinion, there's some figures that look more muscular than they did in the comic book or TV show or whatever it is, which is cool. I guess his goal is to make it cooler, to put that McFarlane stamp on it. With this guy, when I first saw him in black and white, that was my impression of him. He looked like he was just bigger for some reason. Even now looking at it, I thought it was like, yo, you made it too muscular. I realize now that I just didn't take a good look at it because as I'm looking at it now, it isn't, man. It's got an Adam West build. It's a little turned up a little bit, you know what I mean? But for the most part, this is Adam West, man. From what I can see, it might look different when we open up the box. But anyways, it's one of the rare times where I feel like I made a mistake not by getting that figure because that figure sold out. And I saw this bad boy on the shelf in the same place. I actually got it at Walmart. I'm not sure if I doubt that it's exclusive, but you know how it is, man. It seems like if it's at my Walmart, it's probably at all the Walmarts around the world right now, man. So usually when I don't get it on the shelf, I go to Big Bad Toys. Is my favorite place to shop online for stuff like this. They got everything from one sell figures to this. No, oh my God, it sounds like I'm doing a commercial for them jokers. They did not hire me to do this. I just really like shopping online with them. But anyways, man, diving right into the box, yo, we got the window, which is very consistent with McFarlane, dude. He shows off his figures, which I like that. He doesn't hide. We know exactly what accessories we getting, how many extra hands. We know what the figure looks like. We know you can see basically everything that comes in this bad boy just for the window. His window is always big. On the front, we do got Batman Classic TV Series. You got the classic Batman logo from the TV series. And also there's a retro sweepstakes. Enter for a chance to win a limited edition replica cow. So that's cool. Looks like it's a 1/1 scale replica. Let me see. Enter for a chance. They actually got a barcode on the side for you to scan, I guess giving you directions on how to enter to win that. On the back, we got Adam West as Batman. This is looks like a shot from the TV show. Got him in mid-conversation, definitely looking like him representing Adam West. And everything is normal McFarlane toy stuff, but I do think that picture on the back, usually I throw these things away. That probably would be worth keeping if you pose it the right way, and or we might be able to find this image online and print it out and do something else with it. But anyway, let's dive into the box opening. Okay, let's open this bad boy up. I just recently, I don't know when I posted it, if I posted it before this, man, I did a lot of videos today. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. It's behind the scenes stuff. But I did review a Batman Beyond figure recently. And I broke it. I mean, like seconds out of less than a minute after getting that bad boy out of the box. It ended up breaking. So I'm upset with McFarlane, man. I'm an advocate for him usually, man. I hear a lot of people dissing McFarlane. Like even in my comic shop, man, they openly hate McFarlane figures. And I'm always in there defending it, man. Like, oh, y'all being too hard, it's cheap. And McFarlane got me, man, with the Batman Beyond figure, yo. He actually, the legs snapped right on off, yo. So, we'll see about this guy. So far, so good with him. Get out some of the accessories, batarangs. Got a couple of hands, some Batman hands. And when I say Batman hands, 66 Batman hands with the 60s, the psychedelic poses, the the peace signs and things like that. All right, cool. McFarlane always thinking of ways to keep things interesting in terms of this whole sweepstakes thing. Because so the sweepstakes thing is actually the card, where usually he has a card with this. Get this stand out. Of course, we got the basic DC stand. This comes pretty consistent with that. Usually come with those. We'll take a look at the card. Okay, that's cool. The artwork from the actual TV show intro, the Batman. That's cool. Enter for a chance to win. We already read that was on the back of the box. I guess oh my Lord, you know what? Don't steal my code. Let me see what that sweepstakes. I'm gonna enter this sweepstakes before I load this video so nobody else can use my code. I forgot that. I'm showing it off. Y'all can scan it from the TV. Scam artists, baby. They very creative nowadays, man. They won't stop at nothing, yo. They super villains. But anyways, let me see. We got the Batman, Adam West. I don't know if that looks like, what do you guys think? If that looks like Adam West? It does. I think it does. I think it does, at least, setting the standard for a figure this size. I put this in the category of NECA toys, and McFarlane might be in the category all into its own. In that regard, that's the best I would expect in terms of likeness. You know what I'm saying? Looks like Adam West enough. Like I said before, he do look kind of bigger. The cape looks longer. You know what I mean? Like I expected a shorter cape with Adam West. My corny buck when I was young, because 89 Batman was my man. He had the longer cape. One of my beefs with the 66 Batman was that the cape was too short. I know it's mad corny. I already said it was corny, but that was a reality. So I know now, because I'm keen on accuracy, why you just didn't give me a short cape, man? Why you got that long cape for? Except McFarlane wanting to be cooler, I guess. Now, with that being said, we got a wire in there, so you can pose the cape a little bit, which is cool. Yeah, you can actually have him in his running pose when he's running at the beginning of the show or whatever. That's cool. The flexibility, man, we got multiple joints in the elbow. In the shoulder area. We got multiple joints, so that makes him real flexible. Of course, in the elbow, knees, ankles, dude, even the toes, a lot of flexibility. You know what I'm saying? And dude, Adam West Batman, I don't know how much you're gonna try to get down with the posability. You know what I'm saying? But then again, dude, there's episodes of the 66 Batman where he was dancing. He was dancing his butt off. In fact, I think the Bat Dance, I don't know if it's called the Bat Dance, I'm going off the Prince song, but I do know Adam West was dancing and he had these joints, these eyes, doing the eye things with his fingers. So I thought it was a peace sign, but I actually think that's what that is. So we could probably actually put him in that dancing pose if we wanted to. It comes with two hands that got that peace sign fingers sticking up. So that's cool. These other ones, I'm not sure. It looked like he's pressing a camera or pressing something with this one. And this one's got a funkadelic point. Like it ain't even straight. Look, got the curved point going on. Like what you pointing at? We do got the classic Batarang, almost to a T. You even got the little hole where you can put a thread in, put some string. This figure didn't come with none. I'm looking again at the package. It didn't come with the string. So I guess that's something you can add if you want. They probably added the hole just for accuracy, just so it looks the way it's supposed to look. You got the Bat radio, looking big as I don't know what. What's wrong with these cats? They didn't have cell phones back then? But dope, very accurate, and very fits that world, that 1960 Batman world. Again, we're going to look at the figure again. I commented the head sculpt. You do got the cape being separated from the cowl, which is also reminiscent of that show. You got the little wrinkles at the bottom of the cowl. That's Batman. Utility belt is on point. Definitely looks like the utility belt. I just recently got the 89 replica utility belt from NECA, man. And I know they used to sell one of these back in the day. So I wonder if they'll drop another one, man. Because I always thought his utility belt was always cool to me, because at this time in the comic, that's not true. Not at that time. Possibly not at that time. By the time I had the opportunity to watch the 66 Batman, which was right before the 89 Batman. Of course, they started showing these old 1930s or 1940s, was 40s serials and stuff. a Batman. So the black and white Batman, 66, all that stuff started coming back in rotation on TV. So that was when I was introduced. So the 66 Batman I didn't see until the late 80s. And one of the things I appreciated was because the Batman in the comic books at that time, he had the capsule utility belt, the utility belt with the little capsules. Always loved that Adam West had these pouches. Always thought that was dope. And of course, in the comic books after that, there was drawings where it'd be a mix, where it might be a pouch and a capsule here and there. I believe Jim Lee draws it that way now. But dude, all that to say, that looks dope. Love his utility belt, and they did a good job with this. Boots look cool. You got the wrinkles and everything, man. Dude, very accurate, yo. Bat logo, that's 66, baby. Anyways, man, think it dope, man. Let's take it to the studio, man, for our final thoughts.
Okay, here we go. We made it back to the studio, man, and dude, phenomenal figure, dude. I enjoyed opening this bad boy, the details. I got it up here in the studio lights, man. He still looks great. This is the Adam West TV classic 1966 series Batman. And dude, he's representing, man. So my final thoughts is I definitely love it, man. I think it's a dope figure. My only complaint is the fact that the cape is long, and that's not the worst complaint in the world. In fact, it's positive with the cape as well. For instance, I did open up a Batman figure from McFarlane probably about a week or two ago and noticed that it had a cloth cape. That was the first cloth cape Batman that I got from him. At least, yeah, that was the first one that I got. All the rest of them had been plastic capes. Love the plastic capes, but dude, the cloth cape gave you more opportunity. I wasn't sure if that was something he was just doing with that one figure, but I think this proved otherwise. This figure, and I've got about 3 other Batman figures that I picked up that also have cloth capes as well. So it looks like McFarlane is going in that direction. I don't know if he's just doing it with the Batman or is he doing that with all the figures, but I do think that's a good move, a good step in the right direction, and a nice little update to the McFarlane brand. With that being said, my complaint again with the cape being too long to me leaves this figure just a little bit inaccurate, man. And it sounds like a small cape, a small complaint, but the fact that it's a small thing makes me feel like it was easily fixable. Like it shouldn't have, I don't know. That's just my opinion, nitpicking. But that nitpicking will cost it a star in my opinion. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. If it wasn't for the cape, I give it 5 because the thing is, there's probably some other things that I'm missing too that's probably making it a little less inaccurate than it needs to be. So, but a 4 out of 5 is still a solid score, man. That means that I still like it a lot. In between, I like it a lot and love it, man. So not a bad thing. Glad to have it as part of my collection.
Yes. Okay, I did just give this figure a 4 out of 5. This McFarlane Batman 66 classic TV series. I take it back, yo. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5, man. I'm taking off another point, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I was doing the video, the outro video, if you see my video, you know there's a cool little slow motion showing the figure, showing some more close-up details, and I did a comparison between these two Batman. So this is the NECA 1966 Batman, and this is the McFarlane one, and the NECA just blew it. And I think I mentioned it during the review. I knew there was more texture on the spandex part, on the gray part of the Batman suit. I remember that and was thinking that was enough to make it a little bit better, but nah, son. The head sculpt on this bad boy, the way the cowl fits on the face, everything about this figure, yo. The utility belt is different. The logo, where the logo, like, NECA knocked the 66 Batman out of the park, yo. Dude, there's even details in there. I can see the stitch-like marks on the back of the cowl where the seams are. NECA Toys did it, man. I ain't even gonna lie, dude. Deep in my heart, I think I've always felt that I like the NECA figures more, but I love McFarlane just as a comic book artist and creator, and just, you know, what he's done for the industry, man. It's hard to hate on my brother, man, but NECA did it, yo. Enough to where I had to get back on camera and knock it off, man. So 3 out of 5 is still not the worst. It's not the worst rating, man. Everything that I said that was good about it is still good. It's just that little bit better thing it could have did to make it a little bit better is now, nah, you could have did a better job. Like even the head sculpt, this changes everything. So anyway, the bad news is I don't think we can get your hands on this. This is probably on the aftermarket. I didn't look it up. You might be able to find it on eBay. I imagine it's probably going to cost a little bit if you can even find it. I doubt you probably won't even be able to find it. This one's on the shelf. So if this is your only option, here we are. Again, 3 out of 5 isn't bad. But anyways, that now completes my review. That's my comments, my refurbished comments. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right?
I'm the real thing, real ill, the real king with the ill flows. Fulfilling, not just the used to be, I'm still dope. For real though, I kill foes, I fear most. See, I leave messages embedded in your earlobes. Here we go, I make sure you hear me flow at your funeral. I can see everything that you see. You can see there's a beast in me. You should be at the bottom of the sea. Compared to me, all y'all niggas is weak. I can see everything that you see. You can see there's a beast in me. You should be at the bottom of the sea. Compared to me, all y'all niggas is weak. One night, I stay up until the sunrise. Love knives, yes, I'm liberal, but I'm a gun guy. I grew up a Rambo, commando, the fun times. Unwind and seeing people scream cause they gon' die. Sound insensitive, for context, I never dead to innocent, just insignificant. Rappers acting like lyricists, but missing the sentiment, intimate experience. You need to experiment in